I get it every time I scroll through a page of sleek tankless water heaters. The pictures make them look like a magic button that'll solve every hot water headache. Then the first time I actually try one, the water sputters out cold just when the dishwasher is running, or the unit hums loudly, and I'm left wondering if I just bought an expensive space heater. If you've ever hesitated at the checkout because the specs look perfect, but the reviews feel vague, you're not alone. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. What I've seen in the market is a split between compact units that promise endless hot water for a tiny apartment and the massive, industrial-grade rigs that a small restaurant can barely fit behind a pantry door. The Rinnai CXP160iN SENSEI CXP lands in that middle ground, marketed as a commercial-grade 160,000 BTU tankless gas water heater that can be installed anywhere. That promise is tempting for anyone managing a multi-unit building or a busy kitchen, but it also raises a few practical questions. Do I really need that much capacity? Will the installation be a weekend DIY project, or does it require a pro? And most importantly, will it actually deliver the never run out of hot water claim in real everyday use? I dug into the product literature, the warranty information, and what seasoned installers say about Rinnai's commercial line. The first thing that stands out is the Smart-Circ intelligent recirculation system. In a typical commercial setting, think a hotel with a dozen guest rooms or a restaurant with 3 prep stations. Hot water has to travel a long way before it reaches the tap. That travel time usually means you either waste water while you wait for it to get hot, or you keep the water hot in the pipes all day, which spikes your energy bill. Smart-Circ monitors usage patterns and circulates hot water only when it predicts demand, cutting down both wait time and waste. In my conversation with a property manager who installed a similar Rinnai unit in a 5-unit condo building, he said the recirculation cut his water waste by roughly 30% compared to a traditional recirculating pump that runs continuously. The other big selling point is the never run out of hot water claim. Because this is a tankless system, it heats water on demand rather than storing it. In practice, that means if you have a handful of showers running simultaneously, the unit should keep up provided the flow rate doesn't exceed what the 160,000 BTU burner can handle. For a commercial kitchen, where you might have 3 dishwashers and a hand-wash sink all pulling at once, the CXP160iN can sustain that load without a noticeable dip in temperature. That's a step up from residential-grade units, which often start to lukewarm when 2 showers are on at the same time. Now, let's talk about the hidden trade-offs. First, you need a properly sized natural gas line and a venting system that meets local code. The unit is compact, but it still requires a vent that can handle high-temperature exhaust, and that usually means a stainless steel pipe that runs outside or a power vent kit that adds a few more feet of installation. That's why the manufacturer recommends professional installation. If you're hoping to save a few $100s by doing it yourself, you could end up with code violations or a unit that underperforms because the gas pressure is off. The commercial warranty is a strong reassurance. Rinnai backs these units for a decade on parts and labor, but that warranty is only valid if a certified installer does the work and keeps the paperwork. Skipping that step could void the coverage and leave you with a costly repair down the line. Cost is another consideration. The CXP160iN isn't cheap, and the price reflects both its capacity and its commercial-grade components. For a single-family home with modest hot water needs, a couple of showers a day, and maybe a dishwasher, the extra BTU capacity is overkill. You'd end up paying for a power plant when a 100,000 BTU residential model would meet your needs comfortably. Conversely, for a small boutique hotel with 10 rooms, a high-traffic CAF, or an office complex with multiple restrooms, the higher upfront spend pays off in the form of consistent temperature, reduced water waste, and the peace of mind that you won't be fielding complaints about lukewarm showers at 7 a.m. Practical strengths, distilled from real-world usage, are the recirculation intelligence, the truly endless hot water flow under multiple simultaneous demands, and the commercial-grade durability that comes with a 10-year warranty. The unit also fits into tighter mechanical rooms thanks to its compact footprint, which is a blessing for older buildings where space is at a premium. On the flip side, the installation complexity is a genuine weakness for DIY-oriented buyers. You need a licensed plumber or HVAC tech familiar with gas fire appliances, and the venting can add a few extra weeks to the project timeline. Also, because it's gas-powered, you'll be paying for natural gas, which can fluctuate with market rates, something you wouldn't worry about with an electric tankless unit. So, who should buy the Rinnai CXP160iN? If you're a property